Women Now is brought to you by CalCoast Financial, Intero, Yup TV, Anil Gulati, Savan, Sea Bazaar, and El Camino Real Hospital.
Good morning, viewers. Welcome to Women Now. Thank you for joining us here today. We have a special show for you as we talk to you about Tiecon. Now, did you know that Tiecon is one of the largest entrepreneurial conferences that happens here in Silicon Valley? This year, May 15th and May 16th, mark your calendars to join us at the Santa Clara Convention Center.
Becoming a successful entrepreneur has very little to do with the school you graduated from, nor does it have anything to do with where you came from or your economic position. It's not about your intellect, your degree, your ideas, or even the goals that you have set for yourself. If you wish to reach the point where nothing can stop you from creating what your vision is, there's only one way. Reach far within yourself. It is inside you.
Did you know that Tiecon is the world's largest entrepreneurship conference? Today, let's meet with some of the behind-the-scenes key players who bring us this conference to learn more about Tiecon and its impact on entrepreneurship and technology and innovation.
TIE started about 21 years ago. And when it started, it was a pioneer organization in terms of its focus on entrepreneurship.
Just analyzes the data and says, oh, this is the best driver.
Well, now we'll talk to AGK Karunakaran. I hope I said it right.
AGK Karunakaran.
Yes, he's a co-convener at Tiecon 2015, and we're going to find out what's cooking at Tiecon this year in terms of content and disruptive entrepreneurship. Why did you choose that name?
Again, there are different type of companies, especially when it comes to shared economy as well as monetizing data. So there are companies like Uber, Lyft, Airbnb. All of these companies are allowing consumers to share their assets, whether it's a home or car, and the way they deliver it is through a sophisticated application platform which crunches all the data, where you're located, where your home is, where the driver is. All of that kind of gives those information to the backend servers, and that crunches, analyzes the data and says, oh, this is the best driver at this price, you can deliver something. So it's really monetizing data in a shared economy. That's why we called it data economy. And there are several companies that are doing that very, very well. One such example is who's going to speak at Tiecon is Flipkart. And then we've got App Dynamics, we've got a company called Click. All of these come to deliver their story to the entire audience. We got about 4,000 or 5,000 people coming to Tiecon, and the entrepreneurs walk away from their stories. These big companies who've been around for a while, of course, they were startups in their own way, and they've raised tons of money over the years. And when entrepreneurs listen to their stories, new ideas come up and they can scale. So we want it's not traditional way of doing things. There's a lot of different ways of business model, as well as this whole notion of shared economy is totally disruptive.
That's diversity content anyway. Now, talking about one thing that our viewers could expect at Tiecon, what are you trying to accomplish and what are you trying to give to the attendees? If you had to pick that one core message.
So if you take a look at Tiecon, right, we have attendees coming to Tiecon for both learning specific verticals. So we've got data economy on Friday, we've got Internet of Things on Friday, we've got cloud infrastructure and security. And on the second day, it's all about entrepreneurship, how you start the company, right? And all the way to exiting the company. And there's a journey that an entrepreneur goes through at every stage. You need to, how do you put together the right term sheet for incorporating your company, and how do you, engage or explore various exit options for the company. and what all these things that we need to explore, especially when it comes to the journey of the entrepreneur. So we have an all-day session on entrepreneurship, right? Then we've got a lot of multiple short tracks, as I call it, half-day tracks on various new verticals. So we have something on online education. As you know, the way our children will get educated going forward is going to be a lot different than how we all got educated. And technology is playing a very, very big role in that. And so we have a specific track on online education and that what are the trends moving forward. There were companies that shared textbooks, right? There was the keynote speaker for this year is a company called Kig's CEO. He was a founding person, and he's gotten into some gamification of anything, video and things like that, to make your learning experience easier. So he's going to come and share his story. So there's a lot of these things happening on the online education. And the other one that we're doing is the oil and gas, right? Other one we are trying to do is youth. For example, we have the 49ers President Parag Marathe is speaking as one of the keynote speakers for the youth session, because we have the entire afternoon dedicated to youth, because these guys are going to be the next generation entrepreneurs. And last year we did that. It was very well received, and this year is even more. In fact, the youth track is very well populated with many speakers from 30 under 30, all of them, Forbes 30 under 30, they're all coming for that. So that is youth. And then, we have oil and gas track, and we are also trying to bring global to the entrepreneurship. So we've got, people, of course, TIE attracts people from all over the world. Last year we had 22 countries representing. So this year, what we're trying to do is to have a specific track on how Valley could leverage global connections and how the global people can leverage Valley connections. So that the global entrepreneurship is there. And within that, we were weaving this gentleman from Dr. Sapra from UNICEF is also speaking about how we can make social impact also. So it's a combination of all of this. So one day it's specific technical deep dive, understanding specific opportunities in these 3 new verticals. But on the second day, it's all about local and global entrepreneurship, but also look at these new verticals and then motivate the youth. So that's what we're trying to do. So that's from a whole content as well as attendee perspective. The attendees can also clearly take advantage of the TIE Expo. So we've got a lot of 100 booths, you can say. So lots of companies are showcasing their products, and unlike previous years, we are limiting it to technology companies only, right? In the sense that companies that have got clear product that they want to launch or demonstrate and share that to the audience, so that there's going to be a huge differentiation in the expo, the way it's presented.
Well, I hope that got your entrepreneurial blood a little bit churning. We're going to find out more about Tiecon when we visit there on May 15th and May 16th. In the meantime, like us on Facebook, Womennow TV, or send us an email at info@womennow.tv as to what you want to see on the show. We'll see you next week, same time, same place. Till then, you know what to do. Keep thinking. I hope that got your entrepreneurial blood a little bit churning. We're going to find out more about Tiecon when we visit there on May 15th and May 16th. In the meantime, like us on Facebook, Womennow TV, or send us an email at info@womennow.tv as to what you want to see on the show. We'll see you next week, same time, same place. Till then, you know what to do. Keep thinking.